Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today you find me out at Shoreham Fort. So Shoreham Fort was built in 1857 when the threat of the French invading England was about, and this was one of the defensive structures designed to protect the harbour of Shoreham. This would have been a very busy port back in the day. Off in the distance there we can see the old lighthouse. I think that's of a similar age to this fort, to guide the ships in, where they would undock their cargo just down there in the estuary, and off in that direction there as well we've got some more docks that go down into Shoreham town. So obviously a well-built fort because it's still here today and is under restoration. Hoping you're going to be able to hear me because it is quite windy out here. I've put the microphone on and hidden it under my jumper, but quite strong winds today. So this old building here, I mean, it looks like one of the old structures they would have used back in the war. Temporary structures just put up so that quickly, so that they could do bits inside. I'm guessing that it's been put here to be restored. Here we can see some of the original defensive structures, all made from brick. So we've got all of this here would not have been here back when this was built. So although it's down in a valley now, the beach basically has built up over time. So this port, or this wing, would have been looking out over the estuary. As you can see, we're currently no longer allowed into the fort. Guessing it's under restoration of some description. We've got the slits here that would have been used in these days. It would have been firing rifles out of, or gunpowder rifles rather than bullets, ammunition. And then up on top we would have had artillery. It would have a wide view out to sea. It's a shame we can't get in there today. Looks like, I mean, I do remember being able to access this, and there is information boards on there, so maybe I've just come on the wrong day. But if you'd like to see more information about, or me coming back to this fort, then comment down below and we'll come back and have a look at it when it's open to the public again. So from here we can see some of the positions the cannons would have been put. So up on the raised bank the cannons would have sat, and then underneath there you've got the munition rooms, and the soldiers would have loaded the cannonballs from there. Right here we can see one of the cannons that would have been placed in here. That wouldn't have been an original Napoleonic cannon. That would have been a World War II fitment, because this would have been a good place to access England for Hitler as well as Napoleon. So just looking at the fort from its western side, we can see it's completely symmetrical. Another one of these guard towers down here. Does look like we can get down into the moat here, and don't see much in there because it's pitch black. These rails on the windows wouldn't have been original. They're just there to stop vandals or homeless people, I guess, moving in. So couldn't see it from there, but we've got this central position here as well. So these would have been here if people had managed to beach and we're trying to get up onto the fort itself. Quite a large climb, as you can see, but these bits here would be able to crossfire across people trying to get into the fort. Quite a traditional structure built of brick and flint, bit of concrete in the mix there. Interesting way they've designed the roof. I guess these didn't necessarily need to be watertight because people weren't living in these areas, they were simply just spending time guarding, so I guess that's the reason for that. This is probably the reason why we're not allowed in. As you can see, the wall is starting to crumble. It is 150 years old. So I guess that is going to happen, but slight weak point there. Maybe they didn't design it to be the walls as high, but we've got all of the flints there, and then a layer of bricks, and then a layer of concrete, and then another wall on top. So I guess it's created a place for moisture to get in and create a weakness. Lovely pointing here, so I'm guessing this has been a restoration job rather than the original pointing. It's amazing how uniform all of these flints are. So another little bit of history here. It says that Shoreham was used for training for World War I, and they were building or practicing to build the trenches for trench warfare. So a little bit of perspective looking up there. We've got the Shoreham camps, Happy Valley camp, shooting ranges, the training trenches, bomb training, school of cookery, and then a hospital over there. So this is the trench structure that they've put in. All the sandbags have been concreted into place. Something I don't think they would have had the luxury of doing back in the war. This would be where they put some wood in there to make a shooting split, a bit like the ones that we've seen over in the fort. And that's the main entrance. There we go. So, hope you've enjoyed this short video. If this does interest you, please subscribe to the channel and we'll find more content like this about Sussex and history on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.